Next question is, approximately how much is someone supposed to be paid for ads, print, etc.?
Aneno nyako moro kae nyinge nga Atoti. To bende onyalo mielo ngoma nyinge nga Atoti. To be onyalo miel koda nyinge nga Atoti. Atoti sudi kai mondi miel koda.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jean, and thank you so much for coming back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new, welcome. Thanks for clicking on this video, and make sure you click on that subscribe button down below and click on that bell button so that you get notified each time I post. So before we even go into this video, I'm really contemplating putting Atoti as my actual intro song. Do you think I should? If you do, leave a comment down below. Anyway, today I'm going to make this video that's so long overdue, and I'm going to be sharing my commercial modeling experience with you guys. And it's been just over, give or take, a year since I started this beautiful journey of commercial modeling, and I'm going to tell you guys all about it. Not all because there's some things that are kidogo private, but I asked you guys on Instagram like 2 weeks ago for some questions on what you'd like to know about commercial modeling. And commercial modeling includes TV adverts, print, etc. And I wrote them all down. Let me bring the book. I wrote them all down because a good video always has notes written down. So I'm going to be answering a little bit about it in this video, and stay tuned. The first question is, how do I hear of auditions? So this is definitely the first and most important question. How I hear of auditions is, there are two groups, or rather two companies that I've worked with, recruiting companies, which is Ajuma Limited, Film Queen Africa. I'm not sure about Versatile, but they usually post whenever they have open auditions on their Instagram platforms. You should try and follow them. I'll put all the names there. If they post that they have auditions, I usually just go. And then from there, wow. And then from there, at the actual auditions, what I usually try to do is network. Like, each time I go to an audition, I meet someone new, and that someone new is someone who goes for auditions. So this more people that you meet, get their numbers, so whenever they hear of auditions, they're going to tell you, hey, what am Jengo I may decide. Anyway, I hope you guys can hear me over that bzzz. Whenever you meet new people who go to auditions and are in this industry, you network, you get their numbers, some of them add you to groups, so you're constantly being informed of when there are auditions. And that's basically it. Network, network, network. Get to meet more people in your field, ask them to send you auditions, you send other people auditions, and that's basically it. And then secondly, while you're at the auditions, and this is so important, please try to stick to the brief. So almost all the time, if not all the time, auditions will have specifications. That audition message, audition message will have what they want you to do / wear on it, and just try your best to stick to it. So how I usually try to go for auditions is usually so natural. If I do my brows, I do them like this, literally, and then I usually either do very mild foundation or none at all and nude lipstick. It's just so that they can see you in your almost natural state, because not that when you're natural you don't look good, but it's the worst you can look, because makeup really enhances your beauty. So if they do choose you and choose to work with you, they can know how to work with your appearance or how they'd like to change it. But if you've come with a full face beat and they think that's how you look, after they choose you and that's really not how you look beneath your beautiful, it's gonna be a problem. And then if an audition says you should be 20 to 25, dress funky, please, if you're 40 and you do not look 25, don't go there dressed official. Just really try to stick to the brief, because I'm almost sure that this adds a little bit of points. Like, if you stick to the brief, you're dressed how they like, even before your audition, that adds kidogo points. Next question, how you get billboards. I guess that's under the same thing. You go for auditions, for print auditions, and if you're suitable, they get you. And sometimes, literally no hard feelings for auditions or whatever, those guys don't owe you anything, so it's not guaranteed that you'll get it. And if you don't get it, one thing I'll tell you right now is keep trying. You're going to get it, because if you feel like you're not going to get it through an audition, I can guarantee you that sitting at home is not going to earn you a job unless you're already really well known. But keep going, and you're chance or your turn is just going to come. Because you don't know how your audition and you may miss, that's your job. I got my 4th job. So imagine after going for 3 auditions, if I didn't go for this Guinness one, I wouldn't have gotten it. So I literally go for auditions every other day. If I'm not shooting at work, I'm at auditions. Next question. Do you have to be part of a production to do a TVC? So no, you do not have to be, I guess what you mean is production agency, you do not have to be part of an agency to do a TVC. TVC is like advertisement, yeah, TV. So what usually happens at agencies is whenever there's a client, let's say Safaricom, who has a job, they'll give it to an agency, let's say someone like Ajuma now. They're going to conduct the auditions. Wow. They're going to carry out their auditions, and then what happens at these auditions, if you're to land the job through this agency, they will take a deduction. And what usually happens is 20% is usually deducted for it's usually the agency fee that's deducted, and 5% is tax. So you literally get to take home 75% of what you've earned. And good agencies, or rather all that I've worked with before, they can't take the payment kabla ulipwe, you know. They're going to wait for you to be paid and then deduct it from that. I feel like if the agency is fishy, or how to know an agency is fishy, if they go like, pay us this amount, then we'll give you the job. Nasan, they give you the job, then from that they deduct their 20%, or some companies are negotiable. You can get it to 10% instead of 20%, but I think the 5% tax is a must. It's a must. Next question is, do smaller girls get an upper hand in modeling? So I'm a commercial model, not a runway model, and for commercial models it's mostly billboards and TV advertisement. To be on a TV advertisement, you don't have to be any type of shape, because it actually has to depict normal life. And in normal life, there are slim people, there are big people. Actually, myself, I'm not small. I'm not big, but I'm not small, and it's not stopping me. For runway, I think before it used to be small. Actually, for runway, I don't know if I can fit in the frame, but if I were to do runway, then I would be a plus size model, because models for runway wanafaa na hips 35, 36, and my hips are 40. So these days, plus size models are embraced so much more, like all over. So even height for models, for girls it used to be 5'9", but these days I see short ladies rocking the runway. So don't let your size, your height stop you. Ni wewe, bidii yako, that's all that's going to land you jobs, not how you look, darling. Next question is, approximately how much is someone supposed to be paid for ads, print, etc. So I'm going to give you literally a basic approximation, like maybe on a lower side. So if you're going to be, let me start from down going up. If you're doing a role of an extra ni mtu mwenye kwa ad hasho, labda ni mgongo yake ama anapita tu hivi, and most of the times they're literally there just to fill up the room and show that there are actually people there to depict a real life situation. Extras, honestly, wako wengi, and they're usually paid under 5k, usually 2-3k, but all nudes are usually given. Next is a featured role. If you're featured, it means you're showing more than the extra, but you're not showing as much as the main role. So like someone can actually see you and say, oh, that's Jean, or that's whoever. That means you're featured, but you're not main, who shows sana. So main, if the ad is local, like taken up just locally, should be approximately 50-60k. And then now for main role. Main role is the person who you can even associate the ad to. Like literally when you see that ad, you're like, hey, ini ad ya nani nani, literally nika ad ni yao. Main role should be 100 plus. And then that's for TVC. So for billboards, I don't know, print, not, let's call it print. For print, rates are usually higher than those of TVCs. And for print, the rate is supposed to be 90, 100 going up. And for print, I'm not sure if you're someone in the commercial modeling industry and you have anything to correct, please do, because I'm also still learning and I'm very open to be corrected and to be advised and to be told more. So I don't know whether print is affected by how many people are on the billboards. Like if you're one person, you're paid more. If you're more people on it, you're paid less. I'm not sure. But then print is usually higher than TVC, so it's supposed to be at least 80, 90, 100 going up. And then your rates will change depending on where your ad is going to feature. If it's something local, then it's lower. If the ad is a Pan-African ad, it's a bit higher. If it's sub-Saharan Africa, it goes higher. So you're paid more depending on the number of countries that the ad is going to be featured in. And one other thing that you should really note is once you work with the company, a lot of the time it's written on your contract and how long you're bound for. For example, right now, since I'm signed to Nice and Lovely, I can't work with Nivea for 2 years, and this period changes, or the terms change depending on each individual company you work with or each individual contract. So sometimes you can't work with a competing company for a specific period of time. Because actually I was approached by Nivea, but I couldn't take it, because if today I'm advertising Glotion and tomorrow I'm advertising, I don't know, Nivea product, like, which one do you want us to buy? You know, if today I'm on Safaricom and tomorrow I'm on Aircel, like, which line do you want us to buy? You can't confuse the viewers, you can't confuse your supporters. You know, it has to be you're a brand ambassador. It's not literally a brand ambassador, but Nika, you're a brand ambassador. You shouldn't even be seen using those other products. Yes. Next, I'm just going to give you guys my experience so far, tell you a bit about the auditions that I've managed to get and those that I haven't, and just tell you kidogo about it. So a lot of the times when you go to auditions, there are some places where it will just be you and like the audition casting director and the camera guy, and there are some auditions that you're going to go to and the room is packed, yani packed, but you can't let that fear get in the way of you getting this job, because you know, we're just still trying to get money. So anyway, I feel like when you go to an audition, just go believing in yourself, because a lot of the time I go for auditions and it is nerve-wracking. Like, even if I post audition videos and I look like I'm confident, I have to fake it, because you have to show that person, the client, that you're the best person to represent their brand. You have to act confident, you have to act like this job is mine and nobody else can do it better than me. And then if you tell yourself that, even they're going to be able to see that. But if you go there, you're so nervous, they'll be like, is this how you're going to act behind a camera, you know? Actually, YouTube has helped me so much in my commercial industry, because I've been on YouTube for 3 years, and speaking to a camera every other week really helps me and has really helped me boost my confidence. A lot of the times I go for auditions, even yesterday, and then you meet someone, like I'll just meet you and then I'm like, hey, si wenda alafu mini niende nyuma yako, and I'm like, first of all, I'm nervous as well. Secondly, I don't even know you, you don't even know me. So what if I hadn't come? You won't audition because I'm not auditioning? Just do you. When you're ready, just go. Take a pressure on other people. Me, I'm already nervous. Now if you tell me, I see audition and then I audition. No! Everyone auditions when they're ready. Or if you're in a line, just audition when your turn comes. So that's basically it about the auditions. Nini. If you have any more questions, please feel free to leave it down below in the comment section. And now I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about my personal experience, auditions that I've nailed and that I've not. So my first audition that I nailed was the Guinness ad, and I'm going to put it down here.
Hey, you are. Serious? What am I winning? Guinness! What Guinness? Oh my gosh! Thank you! Oh my god! I'm so excited! Thank you!
So when I went for this Guinness audition, I don't know, I even said it in this video that I had a good feeling. I swear to God, I said it in the video that I had a really good feeling about it. Fingers crossed. Like literally, if you're watching this, cross your fingers for me. Because each time I go to audition, I'm so excited. And I go with the mindset of, I'm going to get it. So I'm hopeful. And then funny thing is, I was underage for this video. So they didn't put my audition video through, but then we're auditioning in pairs. So the client saw the person that I was helping audition, and I was chosen through that, and I'm so grateful. So when I got the call back that I have been shortlisted for this ad, let me tell you, I was in this freaking belief. Yani, I was just trying to keep myself busy. Nilimop nyumba, I was just trying to keep myself busy because I could not believe it. Like, even when I went for the wardrobe fitting, I still didn't believe it. Even that morning when I was picked up, I could not believe it. And it was my first ad. It's always going to have such a special place in my heart. And then I was picked up at like 5, if I'm not wrong, and we shot the whole day. Ads Shooting ads literally takes the whole day. You're picked up at like 4, 5, 6 and you come back home. The earliest I'll tell you per ad, Guinness, I came back home at like midnight, but I was just so grateful.
Or get spotted drinking a Guinness. There are over 50 million shillings in prizes to be won. It could be you meeting real...
The next one was Safaricom Fuliza. So when I went for this audition at Safaricom Fuliza, it was a dance audition. I used to have this audition on my phone. I'm not sure whether I still do anymore. But when I went for this audition, the first person I met at the entrance was Aggie, and I'm like, I wasn't even serious. I'm not a dancer, you know, I'm just a dancer for fun. And I literally just danced my own things, to be very honest. But what I did was had so much fun, and I guess that's what landed me the job. And when we shot this ad, it was so fun because I made really nice friends that I'm still friends with till date. Aiko! Shout out to Aiko. Yeah, that was a really fun one as well. Pause. So future editing Jean here. So I've remembered one more thing about this Fuliza audition. So Lucarelli, who is the main cast, and I were standing outside there. Me, mind you, I was late for work. I was supposed to report to work at 12, it was already 1. I was so nervous, and then the lady who's helping to cast comes out and goes like, if you're not a dancer, by the way, you have to leave, because there's not going to be a choreographer on set. And Lucarelli looks at me and goes like, I'm going to leave. I was like, what do you mean? No, you're not leaving. You can't leave. We've been here for like 2 hours, and then you leave without auditioning. And then he ended up getting the main role, and I ended up getting a featured role. Because I was like, if it takes much longer, I'm just going to go to work. So that's to show you don't know when your day will come. Imagine if he'd have left and I'd have gone to work.
You're bad. It's kusonga mbele no matter what. Just dial *234#. So you never have to let insufficient M-Pesa balance limit you.
The third one that I managed to land was Nice and Lovely, and that was my first print, and I was so happy. I literally got the call in the morning on my way to work. I'll put the videos here. Hey guys, so I was on my way to work and I got a call. So basically I've gotten another ad job and I'm just so freaking excited, like you guys don't even know. It's either hair or skin. So skin, your girl is not struggling in the skin department, but I think I have to wear my hair out. I've literally had my braids for 4 days, but I guess we gotta take them out, you know? And I was just so excited. You guys have no idea. And I just done my hair for my birthday and I had to take it out in like 3 days, but it was so worth it and I was just so happy. It was like I landed that job through my natural hair, which years ago I used to hate. My hair is really rough. Now what I'm jengo ache jokes. My hair is really hard and I'm not blaming anyone at all. So I went to a school that was half Indian, half African, and at school people used to have such beautiful hair. You know, you can't blame me for how I felt because I was just a kid, and I was like, why is my hair so kinky when everyone's hair is so nice and silky, so nice and long? So what I used to do, I always straightened my hair. You would never catch me dead going to school with my hair like this, and I don't know why I felt that way, but I'm just so glad that now I can embrace it in its natural state. And yeah, that one I got and filmed. I'm going to put the vlog here because I vlogged kidogo behind the scenes right now. And then next we managed to get Coke for me cola. Coke, when I went for these auditions, and then I was lucky enough to get it. I've never felt so much anxiety my whole life. Waiting for the feedback. Oh my god. I could not eat, I could not sleep, and I don't know why I felt that way. I don't know whether I just wanted it so much, but that is so unhealthy because imagine if I didn't get it, it would have really effed me up. But I'm so glad that I got it because that time I was even working. I was working at Monico's and I couldn't even think well. I usually was at work and my head is so far. So I was called for callbacks. Callbacks is like, some of you have been shortlisted but you have to justify yourself why you're getting the job. Even for Fuliza, I was called for callbacks. Higher. When I went for callbacks, ikaisha hivyo. I'm like, what? Okay, have I gotten it? Have I not? I decided to call them. And then they're like, yeah, you got it. We're shooting tomorrow. I'm like, ah! That was so exciting.
That's why I say,
Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, unapata na vibe, unaipata na vibe.
na baadaye nikawaka na kinashiko na kwa keje yako iko mtaani fulani moshi inatoka toka kama kiko suit kwa suit ya ikusut gasa ila sio plus straya makaisha chaka kuni kismell haliduni chuja
And then now as we speak, I have 2 projects that I'm waiting on that are also really exciting, and I'm just so grateful and humbled that I get to live my dream, because this was my dream when I was younger. It's been my dream for such a long time, and I'm just so happy and grateful that I get to earn a living through my dream, guys. And I would just like to advise you, if you feel like starting, yani just start. There's no day when you're going to say, today I'm ready. You just have to start, and once you do, you're going to feel like it's getting a bit easier as you go. You're never going to be fully ready. You just have to psych yourself up. If you guys have any more questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. Always remember, please leave them down in the comment section below. If you liked this video, please drop a big thumbs up. Like, share, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos. And just go for it, guys. If there's anything in your life that you feel like you want to go for, just go for it, because the time is now. Time kungoji. Honestly, time kungoji. So just start now. If you have any more questions, leave them down below. I'll be sure to answer. And always remember to be you and stay true. Bye! Hi, my name is Gino Jiro. I'm a dancer and YouTuber, and some of my hobbies include going out to dance, looking for creative content for my YouTube channel, and just having a good time. Oh my god, sister babes, I'm so sorry I'm late, but you know what they say, yeah? Better late than ugly. Where's the waiter? Excuse me, hi. Yeah, no, I don't need a menu, I know what I want. So for starters, I'm going to have calamari rings, not half portion full, and then I'll have a burger. And today, let's buy one get one free. Yeah? Yes, I'll get both of them, but don't give me starch because you know I'm trying to watch my figure. And then what's that girl is having? Yes, I'll have that as well. Can you never seen a girl who eats well? And then for drinks, I'm going to have a milkshake. Which flavors do you have? Yes, I'll have all 3, vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. And then for dessert, I'm not sure what I should have. Chocolate cake, vanilla, just give me all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if I want anything else, I'll just tell you. Okay, thank you. Can you believe it's over? Now how am I going to cook without it? Wait. The app, let me use the app. 2 minutes, 2 minutes and it's going to be here. Let's just wait and see. Just 2 minutes. Yes, it's here, it's here. I told you it's here. Now I can prepare the meal. Yes.
Thank you. That's nice.
The other side. Handy face. And the full hands.
Both front and back.
Yeah.